A lack of rain and river flow in the Tampa Bay area has led to what is considered a stage 3 extreme regional water supply, a shortage. Millions are being urged to cut back on their water as Tampa Bay Water works to implement conservation guidelines. Water levels in aquifers, lakes, and rivers continue to decline. Florida's widespread drought has created one of the most severe shortages in the past 50 years, and there is no sign of relief on the horizon, at least in the short term. So joining us now to talk about it is Warren Hogg, the Chief Science Officer for Tampa Bay Water. Warren, I used to live right there. I used to live and work right along the Hillsborough River in Tampa. Drought years are tough, but this is far and away the worst in decades.
Yeah, hi, Ian. Thanks for having us on today. Yeah, this is a pretty bad drought. It's the worst we've seen for water supply in about 50 years. And we're still about 3 months out before we get consistent summer rains, which will make our rivers flow again.
Yeah, so stage 3 extreme, it's an intense label, but it's appropriate for the shortage right now. What exactly does that mean in terms of water availability to the residents there?
Well, I'm standing here on the banks of the Alafai River, which is one of our water supply sources when it's flowing in a good rate. We got a little bit of rain last weekend, early in the week, and it let us take water for about 3 days. But flows, as you see them now, are so low we can't take any more water. When flows get below a certain level, a threshold set by the state, we have to stop taking water because the river and the bay need water too. So the stage 3 is, as you mentioned, it's an extreme condition for us. We look at deficit rainfall, deficit river flow, and we forecast where our reservoir will be in 90 days. And we forecast out at our supplies so we can take water conserving actions today.
So you mentioned a 90-day forecast. Generally speaking, you got 90 days to go until you get into the rainy season down across the Tampa Bay area. That's a long way to go to be at this level already. Residents there are being urged to conserve water. In what ways? Is it limitations on irrigation? Is it pools?
The primary thing is outdoor water restrictions right now. The whole region, the whole 16-county region up and down Florida's west coast is under a mandatory 1-day-a-week restriction. And if people will simply follow that restriction of water once a week, you can save up to 2,500 gallons of water per day per irrigation cycle. If you don't know what day you're supposed to water, go to mywaterday.org, put in your zip code. It'll tell you what your day is for your local government. So we're asking the public to step up and save water, help us extend the regional water supply, leave water in the environment. And by doing this, they can lower your utility bill, leave money in your bank account too.
Yeah, Warren, how is this impacting farmers in agriculture? I mean, we were just talking with a blueberry farmer east of Fort Myers a couple days back. You consider 2 years ago, 2 major hurricanes. This past winter, multiple freeze events. They're in a tough spot. Is this leading to shortages for farmers?
Well, the farmers are able to take the water that they need, and we all have the water that we need. We're just asking people to make water savings a priority and don't waste water. Use only what you need. The farmers will still have enough to keep their crops going and be healthy this spring. We're just asking everybody not to waste water.
Yeah, and rooting for an early start to the rainy season this year. But as you said, as we talked about, we got a long way to go. That's Warren Hogg, the Chief Science Officer for Tampa Bay Water. We're going to be following this, so we hope to check back in with you. Thanks for the update here on Fox Weather.
All right, thanks, Ian.
You bet.